Seven Little Johnstone's fans have a lot to dissect and discuss about the Johnstone family with how long the show has been on the air. Recently, viewers went in on Trent Johnstone and Amber Johnstone for their awful treatment of Jonah Johnstone in scenes, and viewers had a lot to say about it. As Seven Little Johnstone's fans have seen over the years, Jonah Johnstone has had a rough go of things. While he tried to be independent and live away from the family home, he had a bad trip after trying Delta 8. While Trent Johnstone and Amber Johnstone were there to support him through that, they also did so with a lot of tough love. They brought Jonah Johnstone back under the family roof, and they watched his every move even more closely than they normally would. With Jonah under all this extra scrutiny from his parents, many viewers said that they were stunting his growth by not letting him breathe and figure things out for himself. Another example that Seven Little Johnstone's fans point to regarding Jonah Johnstone's ill treatment is the way that Amber and Trent micromanaged his relationship as well. As viewers saw in scenes, the husband and wife read through Jonah's private text messages between him and his girlfriend. While Amber and Trent tried to brush this off as being protective of and looking out for their son, many Seven Little Johnstone's fans still feel that they crossed several boundaries, especially when you consider that Jonah was already an adult at this time. The way a lot of Seven Little Johnstone's fans see it, Amber and Trent are doing damage to Jonah by keeping him in a bubble and not letting him have the freedom to do his own thing and make mistakes. Recently, Seven Little Johnstone's fan discussion turned to Jonah's Delta 8 incident and how Amber Johnstone and Trent Johnstone handled the situation with their adult son. The way a lot of viewers see it, Amber and Trent dropped the ball and ended up doing more harm than good in this situation. One commenter said, "I feel bad for Jonah. My mom has been watching the show for years now, and I've only just started paying attention. Went and watched the infamous Delta 8 episode and felt so bad for the guy. They acted like he smoked crack under a bridge when all he did was get a little too high and have a panic attack. Poor guy gets treated like an elderly dog who can't be left alone for more than 2 hours without dying." Another commenter said, "I agree. They made a huge deal about Delta 8s. You would have thought he was shooting up. Delta 8 is sold over the counter. They really went overboard with this. I think Jonah should up and move out. He's an adult and more than old enough to live on his own." What do you think about the way that Amber and Trent treat Jonah in scenes? Let us know in the comments below. Seven Little Johnstone's fans are sickened by Amber Johnstone and her recent antics in season 15 scenes, and many want her gone from the show. So what did Amber do this time around? And what are viewers saying about her? With each passing Seven Little Johnstone's episode, viewers find new reasons to despise Amber Johnstone. It's no secret that the vast majority of viewers hate her, and many would love nothing more than to no longer see her in scenes at all. Making matters worse in Seven Little Johnstone scenes, dealing with Amber and her antics by themselves would be bad enough, however. Watchers get a double dose with Liz, as many often refer to Liz as Amber 2.0. As it stands, most Seven Little Johnstone's viewers already don't like Amber Johnstone. However, she gave viewers even more reasons to come after her based on the way that she reacted to Trent mourning the passing of his father. As Seven Little Johnstone's fans recently saw in scenes, Trent Johnstone dealt with the devastating loss of his father, and it's something that TLC cameras were there to document. As Trent was looking for comfort and reassurance in his time of grief, Amber carried herself as though she would rather be anywhere else, even going as far as to refuse to comfort her husband when he reached for her. Seven Little Johnstone's fans have long called Amber Johnstone out for being all about herself, and this recent situation was another prime example of that. With the way that Amber Johnstone behaved in recent scenes toward Trent Johnstone, many fans agree that he deserves better, especially as he was going through this difficult time. While viewers also have their issues with Trent, The consensus is clear that Amber is and always has been the biggest problem of the two. One commenter said, "Amber refusing to hold Trent's hand while he talks about his dad. Wow, just wow." The body language was bizarre. Trent was patting her arm, looking like he was trying to hold her hand, while he talked about his dad passing. It seems like Amber doesn't even like Trent at this point. She couldn't even let him have the coffee argument. His dad died let him think he loved his coffee the best damn. Another commenter added, "Basically, if it isn't Amber's hurt or pain, it's meaningless. If it's not centered about her, it means nothing. She is not capable of being able to comfort Trent. End of story." A third person chimed in, adding, "She doesn't like anyone lol. Give it a while, and she will turn on her grandchild. She hates that she is average-sized simply because it would have been easier to exploit her as a little person." Amber is one of those people who has to be the smartest person in the room. The issue with those kind of people is that they end up lacking wisdom and social experience. They begin to resent those around them when they see they aren't the smartest or most successful after all. What do you think of Amber and how she reacted toward Trent? Let us know in the comments below. Streaming giant TLC has been teasing its audience with short video clips of 7 little Johnstones. Well, mark the date March 15, 2022, to get entertained with the most famous reality TV celebs. The new video clip showcases Trent becoming a fashion icon. Well, what's his secret? Tune in with us to find out. Trent Johnstone is often showcased as the strict and disciplined father on television. He is now a car salesman and has gotten a new makeover too. Well, the family is known for their funny TikToks and Instagram videos. Aside from their TV appearance, the Johnstones keep their fans entertained with some funky clips on social media. However, this time, it was TLC that decided to show off Trent's comical and hilarious side. In a promo clip, the network shared a reel of Trent where he can be seen making remarkable fashion choices. Trent can be seen lip-syncing on a voiceover in a funny video clip, and the video contains text that says, "Can my closet be filled with the highest fashion clothes?" To this, there's the following text that says, "No, but you can have clothes that look like table clothes." Trent replies, "Okay, perfect." The comment section was filled with hilarious compliments from the fans. Well, is the 7 little Johnstone celeb becoming a fashion icon? Well, TLC says so. Another batch of the audience commented that they couldn't wait for the show to premiere.